My wings will fall off. They are my wings. Let them fall off if they will. But I will move at the speed that I'm moving with.
Edwin Sifuna's time in ODM is officially over. Replacements are already identified, vetted, confirmed, and ready to take over. The November exit is no longer a rumor. It is the final chapter of his journey. And unfortunately, Raila Odinga, his political father, his shield, his protection, cannot save him this time. Today, we expose the truth behind Sifuna's fall, the forces preparing to expel him, and why this moment will decide not whether ODM survives, but exactly for how long it has before it is declared officially dead. If you love this kind of content, go ahead and like this video and subscribe. Now let's get to the video.
Nimesikia katibu mkuu ya chama nafikiri ameenda akisema ya kwamba yeye hajui mambo ya Ruto. Sisi ndio tunajua mambo ya Ruto. Yeye labda hajui kwa sababu yeye siku hizi anatembea na mama anaitwa wa Mshomba.
ODM is no longer united. We may sugarcoat this fact, but there is not enough sugar to hide the cracks in ODM. ODM elders, led by Oburu Odinga, have already been holding secret night meetings to plot his removal. Why? Because they say that he smells like Gachagua.
2027, hatuelezani mambo ya sera. Hata sisi vile wewe ulikuja ukisema hasla, sisi tunakuja tukiimba tu one term. One term. One term.
They accuse him of inciting division, but we know that that is not the real reason. The real reason is fear. Fear that Sifuna will stop ODM from merging with Ruto's government. Fear that he will block their deals, positions, and personal gains.
Niseme nisiseme, tuambiane ukweli.
President Ruto has one mission: to control ODM, to control Raila's base, and to also control 2027. He knows that ODM has no clear leader for now. He knows that the party is fighting itself, and that all he needs is to remove one obstacle, and that obstacle is Edwin Sifuna.
Mimi ndio Sifuna.
You see, there has been rumors that both Sifuna and Babu Owino have rejected cabinet positions in Ruto's upcoming reshuffle. If that's true, then that means that Sifuna has basically refused to betray ODM's ideology.
Chama chetu baba amekijenga juu ya msingi ya kutetea wananchi hawa. Hawa ndio wadosi wetu hawa.
He is the last wall between ODM and total government capture.
Nataka niambia watu ya broad-based wamekaa hapa wasikie tena. Mimi sijui kitu inaitwa broad-based. Sijui.
Now, there are two ways that people are choosing to look at this, and I'm gonna need to hear from you where you stand. Are you part of the people that respect Sifuna for standing firm? Or are you part of the people that think Sifuna is blocking the Western region from getting developments that comes from them working with Ruto? Tell me in the comment section.
Yes, in a political party, there's always differences of opinion on some issues. But the political party itself must have a firm stand on a particular issue.
Many times, Raila Odinga protected Sifuna, and many, even in ODM, could not understand why.
And the spokesman of the party is usually the Secretary General, Mr. Sifuna. When Mr. Sifuna speaks, he's speaking on behalf of the party.
Raila kept Sifuna because he needed divergent voices. He saw the upcoming betrayal. He knew that ODM would tear itself apart if he were to exit. Raila understood one thing: if everyone in ODM chases government's favors, ODM will die. Sifuna was not Raila's weakness.
But then, Mr. Sifuna, saa ingine hapana kuwa chungu sana.
He was Raila's last gift to the party. But now, Raila is gone. Those who were silent are rising.
You cannot be sly in the sense that on the one hand you want to speak for the party and for His Excellency, and on the other hand speak things that are contrary.
Who are these people?
I'll speak right now. This disagreement that I'm speaking about was about the Secretary General.
Yes.
And they want an SG who obeys State House, not the party ideology.
And Kibaki came into office and there was a lull. You know, even though he chose to, take resources, Kenyan resources, to the mountains.
The name being mentioned is Jared Okello. It is said that it was in his house in Nyando that they agreed to replace Sifuna. And these are the reasons that they have agreed to give to the supporters. Reason number one, they say that he smells like Gachagua, to mean that he is seen as part of the one-term movement.
One term tulianza sisi kina Sifuna 2023 tukiwa na sufuria kwenye kichwa.
Number two, they're saying that he did not condemn Kahiga strongly.
When we needed a voice for the party, he puts out a very flimsy statement and says that now we knew that some people hated Baba, but Governor Kahiga is the vilest of them all. Oh, he's something. At a time when the Orange Democratic Movement needs firm direction.
And number three, they're saying that he's undermining the broad-based government. The same government that they are saying has finally been able to bring development in the Western region.
It doesn't matter what else Ruto does. It doesn't matter what else he does. That agreement is dead.
And I've even heard that there's another meeting that has been set to happen at Oburu Odinga's home this Friday to finalize on this plan. ODM is no longer hiding. Their knives are out. But I have a question. By now, can we really call ODM a national party? Because of late, if you look at their decisions, it's really looking like a Luo party. Tell me in the comment section.
Mheshimiwa Ochanda, wewe unakuja unatuambia ati tunahitaji ushuru kwa sababu ya barabara. Hiyo barabara iko wapi?
If we look very close, this Sifuna saga is revealing one thing. That Kenya today has two types of leaders. Type number one, it is people who want development by any cost. These are the leaders who believe that the only way to get development is to praise the government. They will overlook corruption, suffering, even death, as long as they get roads and tenders.
You can rest assured that you will see tangible economic development that translates to a rise in the standards of living of the common Mwananchi, which has never been witnessed in this region since independence. It will happen under William Ruto's government.
This include the Wangas, the Kalumas, the Johos, the Opio Wandais, the Mbadis, and surprisingly, even people like Kasmuel.
You have not answered my question as to whether you support President William Ruto if he were to, ask for his bid.
But you've asked that. I feel like you're asking that question in a rather simplistic sense. I assure you, I will lead the youth league of the Revolutionary Youth League of the Orange Democratic Movement to support and to drum up support for him.
And it's really sad because it seems that even the youth are beginning to join this group of visually impaired humans. And then there's the second group. These are the people who are very interested in changing the system.
Hatuko pamoja. Mtu asikudanganye bwana.
These are leaders like Sifuna, Babu Owino, Caleb Amisi, people who believe that Kenya deserves leadership that delivers development as a right, not as a reward. They don't want Kenya to be a begging nation. And for a moment, let us even shift from the politicians to citizens. Are you the kind of person who believes that for your region to really get development, they need to be in government? Let's talk in the comment section. Now, there's this date in November that has been called the ODM's Doomsday. And rumors are no longer rumors. ODM insiders have confirmed that if Sifuna does not resign, he will be expelled in November. This is not just the end of Sifuna, it is the end of ODM as a national party. Because without Sifuna and Babu, ODM loses youth support, urban vote, Western Kenya influence, and moral authority to call itself an opposition. ODM will become what many fear most, a regional Luo party begging State House for survival. Oroba has made it clear that Sifuna and Babu are actually on their way out.
Now that he's gone, there are many people who are not happy with that handshake within ODM. We saw it, the likes of Sifuna, Babu Owino. There are many people who are like, you know what, may God rest his soul in peace. But, it's a relief that we can now get out of this arrangement of the two-term.
I dare say, without any fear of contradiction, that ODM will expel Edwin Sifuna. And when that happens, ODM, as you know it, will never exist again. This is the breaking point. The November exit is not about Sifuna. It's about Kenya's future. And let's just spare a moment to listen to what Morara said.
But if we come together and form one tribe called the youth, na tukuwe na chama moja, I assure you, we will win everything from president down to MCA. We create one tribe called the youth. Na tujoiniwe na wazazi wetu watu join in that tribe called the youth. We win hands down, kuanzia presidency yote, paka MCA, paka MP, paka senator, everything. We win everything and change this country. Because I can assure you, hizi chama za hao wazee, those people always control us. Hakuna kitu unaweza fanya ndani ya hiyo chama. Nothing. Even if they give you a ticket na ukue mbunge, huwezi kosa kufuata vile party leader anasema. Na party leader anasema kulingana na vile amenegotiate biashara na president. Labda wameelewana tenda fulani na tenda fulani. Sasa nyinyi mnaambiwa tu piga kura hapa, mtapata 1,100. We want to change this country completely.
Now, I do not agree much with him, but on this, he was right. So, finally, fellow political commentators, how does the future look like for ODM? Tell me in the comment section.
I know some of you still have hope in ODM. It's good to have hope. But just learn from PNU and from KANU. You will know what usually happens with those parties. Usingangane sana. Don't hold too much on the door that has been closed and forget the doors that are opening.